Perfect. There's like slight black bars, but I don't care enough to fix that. Cool. Cohabitation. Let's read the synopsis on this one. Synopsis for Cohabitation: a game about learning to live as one. Content warning: blood, intense violence, frightening imagery, mentions of suicide, mild light flashes, and that's it. 200 light years away, the planet Alkia drifts in space. It is home to not one, but two sentient species: the peaceful, technological Alkians and the terrifying Hall, who live off hunting the former as prey. The former? Shouldn't that be the prior? Or am I insane and don't know how English works? Tasked with reclaiming a radio tower to help find a planet capable of harboring life, will you help your species make their escape? Or is there a somehow way to cohabitate? Let's find out. Let's find out. All right. I'm expecting this to be hopefully a better quality threshold than the likes of Dark Souls 64. But let's see. Options. Always dash. Probably want that on. Command remember. Lighting effects. I don't know. How fucking long is this supposed to be? It has a continue button, which makes me a little anxious. Let's see if it says anything on the itch.io page. No. Nothing about length of it, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how long it is. I don't necessarily have anything to be, or anywhere to be. I mean, anything to be. That's deep. Okay. I wasn't expecting to be a furry, but that's all right. I can accept it. Is this an Alkian? This is what Alkians look like. You think this is a Hoth or whatever? I think that's Star Wars. Hello. Hello again. Let's see. You are Xmo124 of the Alkians race. Longtime resident of, you guessed it, the planet Alkia. Furthermore, this big old colorful rock you call home rotates at a measly speed of 100 Alkian lengths per quarter. Per quarter Alkia day. Sorry, my bad. That means your nights are few and far between, and last just as long as your wearisome days. How boring. It does, however, mean that your dreams are bloody crazy. I mean, you would know it better than anyone. You're in one right now. Character model looks a little bit differently in this view. Who are you? My name is Somnus. You might have mistaken me for my brother, but if you see him, that means you're in for a load of trouble. But anyway, it is strange for you to be the one asking questions. All I am is a reflection of your inner thoughts. That's not how dreams work, buddy. Guess it makes sense, though. Given the rarity of nights, your species doesn't dream very often, and the dreams that do happen are all spaced out. In turn, your kin have failed to develop a dream sense when they sleep, and always regress into the same pitiful amnesiac state. Kinda cute when you think about it, but annoying for me, because I gotta explain this stuff every time. So true. I digress. There's more important things to discuss. Listen, things are about to get shaken up, buddy. Big time. And I hate to say it, but the responsibility for it is gonna fall squarely on you. I'm gonna tell you about it in the next room. I'm fucking done talking here. I've opened up a pathway. Alright. I'm fucking done with this room. Alright. Take me to a room that looks exactly the same. Hello again. Now, what is your name? I know. You're, yep, okay. But I mean, what is your name? What? Huh? What? Just tell me, what is your name? Make sure to select the input using the cursor. You can backspace with the escape key, or by double tapping if you are on mobile. Heh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What an interesting name. It works. It immediately pays off. Assuming that he was saying my name just there. Okay. What an interesting name. Now, okay. I must ask. Am I gonna pick my fucking human Sona? Which of these best represents you? Oh shit, I've never had to pick a human Sona before. It's always just kind of like been there. Fuck, dude. Definitely not like suit and tie kind of guy. I guess out of all of these, probably this one, which like I think might be intended to be female, but that's okay. No. Well, maybe. You know, you never know, I guess. Just facial structure didn't, you know, suit societal norms, so I guess I'm canceled now. My bad. Sorry. Is this being who represents you? Yes. Hey, Hamclo. How's it going? So be it. Now, follow me into the next room. Okay. They're mixing it up, dude. Keeping the rooms fresh and extremely distinct from one another. This is the final room, I promise. I'm gonna need you to tell me one last thing. Your species has no concept of a relationship, as far as I know. This would make sense, given reproduction is pretty much handled by a single queen. But I need you to answer this question with utmost attention and honesty. If you had a partner, what would their name be? Alright, well I already hit okay. Is there anything else I can put, like, awkwardly? Like, so... Let's try, like, so... like, so, you know? There's no period, so I can't put a ... afterwards, but hopefully that, yeah, so... I see. You know, if he didn't put it in, what is the single parentheses called like that? I mean, I know it's an apostrophe, but I don't think you would say he put it into apostrophes there. Maybe. But, I don't know. And I guess parentheses isn't the right word either. I was thinking of quotation marks. Yeah, so, I see. Ellipses? Is that what you would call it? I don't know. Why is it always 11 p.m. when your internet gets throttled? Rip, dude. Rip. Although, I don't know. 11 p.m. is like, if you can plan around it, it's probably not the worst time it could have been. I imagine this will be who represents my gamer girlfriend. Yeah, there you go. If I had to pick, I do like let down long hair. So that's what I'll go with. Yes. My ideal partner. Go for it. So be it. Listen, XM0124, or okay, whatever you prefer. We're approaching the end of the road for this dream anyway. And though you may soon wish you had never woken up, you must soldier on. The fate of life as we know it dangles ever so precariously in your appendages. No pressure. Okay. Am I supposed to, like, I don't know, I guess this is some, like, weird dream being that is probably not supposed to be the same species as me? Yeah, ellipses is nuts, for sure. For sure. What a strange dream. I agree. Couldn't agree more. Your sleeping pod. With Alkia's day beginning, it has ran Awaken protocol. Bright light now shines on its inside. Unfortunately, that means you can't sleep in it. Oh. Okay. Government-forced awakement time. A terminal whose sole process is to monitor, or whose sole use is to monitor and maintain your sleeping pod. Why did I say process? I guess it works well enough. Above it is a simple placard. That's my name. That's my name. Wait, what? A terminal whose sole purpose, nothing seems to be awry. Okay. Guess that's all it's gonna say. Despite what you may think, this is a computer. It's operated by putting one's eyes up to the goggles and uses ocular movement as a means of control. You put your eyes inside. Oh, okay. View my email. I have 2 new emails. Do not reply. Hull detect subject. Auto e-communication. Hull breach. Photon analysis has detected a possible hull presence within the radio tower 17. Current data has this location as your post. Please report to your supervisor for more information. Reading second e-communication. Importance beyond critical. Report to me immediately after awakening. All has been lost. Okay. Well, that seems bad. I'm gonna keep gaming on the computer a little bit. I guess I'll save. View controls. Walk around using arrow keys. Interact using spacebar. I've been using enter, and that's worked just fine for me. Access the menu or go back using the escape key. Sprint or speed through text with the shift key. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, because I toggled to auto sprint. That's right. And that's just options. All right. Single quotation marks are used most frequently for quotes within quotes. I mean, yeah. I know what they're used for. I was wondering if there's a name, though. I mean, I guess single quotation marks would be the name, then. Seems like your front door is locked. All really has been lost. Oh, no. This truly is a disaster. So should I... Oh, unlock door, probably. That's an easy one. That's an understandable enough one. You are not allowed inside. Well, what about the open ones? Am I still not allowed? It appears they have left. Okay, I'm still not allowed. No matter what, in this fucked up world, I'm not allowed to do shit. I don't choose my own destiny. I got talked into fucking saving the universe in a dream. Hello. 0124. Took you damn long enough. Spent your sweet ass time cleaning your ear follicles, huh? Huh? Am I gonna say huh to every person I meet? Don't what me, you maggot. Good lord. Your dreamnesia might be worse than I thought. That's gotten you struggling to retain your memories in the real world. Believe me, if I had a way to keep my workers awake at all time, I'd make it, it'll make things a lot easier around here, haha. Not sure if you remember this, but I'm General Manager of Unit 17. This makes me Prime Overseer of Among Us. 17. Radio Tower 17. What is my job? Gotta explain everything. You work to support that tower. It's grunt work, essentially. Clean up, maintenance, and in this case, extraction. My fucking throat is dying on me. It doesn't happen in all streams, but certainly in streams that I scream, and in streams that I haven't streamed in a long time prior to. That's the worst way I could have constructed that sentence. Alright. When it comes down to it, radio towers, the biggest hope for survival for our species. Say, do you remember what the Hall are? Take that as a no. The time is of essence. I gotta sit here explaining things. Well, you should know Alkia is home to 2 intelligent species, and they're like the bad guys. We don't like them. We hate them. They fucking suck, dude. They can only live in darkness, which means when night prowls around, they're on the prowl. These well-lit and well-fortified buildings, however, are means to keep us safe. Like, literally all you need is a nightlight. That's it. They found a way in the generators below our radio tower and destroyed them, taking over the tower in the process. Curse them. Been damn near 1,000 Alkia rotations. To make things worse, because it's been so long, dude, there's so much lore. There's so much lore. That radio equipment is our ticket to contacting a planet capable of fostering life and getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna need you to get in there, get our transmitters and receivers, and bring them back here. Yes. I will not ask any more questions. Get going. I gotta start waking up the next in line in case you don't come back. Okay. It's a weird way of phrasing that, but sure. My cat knocking at my door, I think. Oh well. He can sit there knocking. That look on your face, you have no idea what's going on, do you? Almost feel bad. But it's your fault. You deserve this. Alright. And take this. Earpiece auto-translator. This is required for any Alkian who operates radio equipment. It uses machine learning to translate any communication. Okay. Doctor Who. I understand. More like Doctor Who gives a shit. Am I right, gamers? This hallway leads to the other bedrooms. You have no business there. I just wanted to check. It was, you know, I didn't check. I thought I should. So I checked, alright? Fucking sue me. I checked, okay? I checked. Looks like there's some physical records here of Alkia history. I could not care less about Alkian lore. You know what? Just send me. Honestly, send me. Send me where you must. It says, this airlock leads outside. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. A terminal whirs to life next to the control pad. It is now daytime. Free passage granted. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I think I would. I think I would disengage the airlock. Alright. We're finally in the open world of Elden Ring. Sorry, I can't help myself but bring Elden Ring into literally every conversation where it doesn't belong. Hiya there, I'm XM1473. I'm just so excited to be here. I love my job. You know what I'm doing out here, right? Nah, not exactly. Hate to be frank, but were you born yesterday? Part of the Survey Corps, of course. Of course you are. Of course you're part of the Survey Corps. Okay. Are we also going to get a reveal that the tall are actually just other Alkians? That's just a joke. I killed it with an okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the writing, but I rarely am. It's hard to please me with writing. Especially with lore. Like, I just don't get into fake lore at all, whatsoever. I imagine this is just gonna tell me, like, these are other bedrooms, you don't need to be there. That's hospital, I have no business there. I'm assuming to the right is where I need to go. Ration station. Maybe it's to the left. Nope, that's the other enclaves. You have no business there. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, what do you have to say? That blue exoskeleton. You're an O1 class, right? Shit, don't tell me, or don't tell any O3s. I hate my job so fucking much. Going out here with a gun, hoping I don't accidentally step into an open hall mouth. Is this actually just Attack on Titan? Is this just somebody watched Attack on Titan and was like, I can do that. I could do that. Well, let's find out. Let's not judge it too quickly, but immediately someone saying they're a part of the Survey Corps and the implication that the halls are big and going to eat you. I don't think I am too in the wrong for making that assumption. You're unsure if you want to enter, but you have no choice. That's how I feel. This is me after 3.5 hours of talking nonstop. You're an O1, right? I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told everyone else. Oh, I know you're not gonna listen. Like, not like you have a choice, I guess. Anyone who doesn't follow orders gets sundowned. I thought I would be spared from that treatment. Look at me now. A hall took a bite out of my midsection. Okay, so I don't think they're giants, at the very least. They aren't literal titans. But there can still be clear lines that draw the inspiration from one to another. Alright, but that's to be expected on this goddamn planet, isn't there? Yeah, we're fucked, dude. Good luck out there. Alright, okay. I mean, maybe some of that was important. Probably not, though. The terminal begins to whir to life next to the control pad, but it looks to be broken. It's now time free passage can be without approval of superior. Okay. Computer? Do I just fix it with a controller? Or computer? Controller. I would like to save game since it's expressly telling me that I should, I guess. Email? These are the same? These are the same. These are the same. My bad. Unlock door. Okay. I guess that's just what you do every time. Fair enough. I have no idea what this is. I mean, like, JRPG horror games are, like, the most impossible thing to be scared by. Unless they, like, literally just, like, flash a jump scare at your face. This Alkian is long dead and half-eaten. Looking at his exoskeleton, he must have been a soldier sent here like you. So true. So true. I was actually just thinking the exact same thing. Alright. Oh, it's just Aoni mixed with mixed with Attack on Titan, I guess. So are you the threat then? I guess? Oh, okay, that's oh geez, I'm dead. Holy shit. That's marginally what? Oh, did I hit begin? My bad. Game end. To title. God, it's sorry. I promise this isn't my first time interacting with interactive media. That was you know, unsettling imagery. Oh, god damn it. I should have unlocked it and then saved. The Aoni motherfucker is just like literally just Aoni. Is just Blue Demon, as they call him. Like, I assume you kill me also? Yeah, you just eat me. Alright. Well, let's see if there's anything else I can do with the massive meat head up here. Because I think I walked into him. Which I might not have to. I was trying to get the repair kit in the closet next to that thing. It lashed out with its tongue, hit me with such force that it damn near killed me. But it didn't even go for the finishing blow. That bitch must have ate so many of our brothers that all he needed was a little bit of my blood as dessert. So now, having gorged itself, it just sits there, blinking. What is making the beeping noise? I don't know. You search for the storage, something in the corner catches your eye, you obtain a repair kit. Alright. So, I mean, it is just Attack on Titan so far. I mean, like, as far as theming and, I don't know, what it is trying to do with the story. Maybe that'll change. Maybe. I mean, at least there seems to be the implication. Okay, he's just screaming wildly at me, which seems to be a bad thing. I'm guessing my head would just explode if I got closer. Unlike Attack on Titan, this game seems to take the approach that, the militaristic, you know, I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't think that, you know, words are just escaping me right now. What am I trying to say? Attack on Titan. I know there's, or maybe I shouldn't just search Attack on Titan. Maybe I should take... Is it just... I'm looking for the word that is, like, not a dictatorship, because it's not led by one person, but a government controlled solely by the military. And I feel like I knew the word. But stratocracy does not sound right. But maybe it is stratocracy. Alright. Yeah, there's no way that word would have come to me when I needed it. Fucking, I don't know if I've ever heard that word. Or if I haven't heard in a while. But anyways, at least this is taking the vantage that the stratocracy is not great. Whereas everything in Attack on Titan is just like fucking coming over how great the military is constantly. There's nothing useful in this pile of trash. Sorry. Among the books here, among us, you find a warning manual on dealing with Hull invasions. It says, in case of Hull takeover, keep these things in mind. Hull are most active when dark. When faced with a bright light, most of them won't even have the energy to eat you. Hull comes in an endless variety of shapes and sizes. There are fast ones that will chase you, ones that are blind, big ones, small ones, red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish. Alright. Okay. Never underestimate them, though they seem incapable of indulgent thought. There's a reason you've yet to wipe them off this planet. Don't become their next meal. Alright. Can't find anything useful. Among us, you find a warning manual. Is this literally the same thing? Oh my god, why would they do that? Why would they do that to me? Why would they give me 2 copies of the same book? Can't find anything useful here. Alright. I don't know how to approach this situation. Like, this seems bad, right? And especially when it slows my movement over there, I feel like that will just kill me if I try and progress past that point. But maybe not. Maybe it's just yelling at me. It appears this was a door lock mechanism, but it has since been broken. Do you want to try and fix it using your repair kit? Yes. It appears that you fixed it. However, it looks like you still need a key card. Okay. So I guess I do have to go this way. And I guess the screaming is just, unsettling, but not dangerous. Oh. Okay, never mind. It is dangerous. It is confirmed dangerous. I think I was supposed to red light, green light that. It was a funny Mr. Beast Squid Game moment. Alright, let's go this way first, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I have to wait for the light. Yes. Okay, that's the only reason I was safe there, is because there's a red light to make it safe. I mean, like, look, I get that you literally, on the hallway to get here, there's a book that's like, hey, they don't like the light. So I guess you're supposed to, you know, figure out what to do from that. But also, like, I don't know, if there was literally any visual or auditory representation that it was being weakened by the light, would have helped a little. Salkian is long dead and half-eaten. Looking at his exoskeleton, he must have been a worker for the radio tower. Oh, keycard. Nice, dude. Door's locked. Alright. Going back from whence I came. Just gotta wait it out. Just gotta wait it out. And we're safe. I mean, it's definitely not what I expected. And I should probably save before going back to get this, but I refuse. In fact, did I save? I think I might already have the repair kit. Plus, I don't like that that guy was staring at me this time. Okay, I do have the repair kit already. I fixed it! Yes, I would like to open the door. Alright, let me save. So I don't have to do that keycard shit again. Save game. At least it saves pretty quickly, it being the first option and all. What's next? I was certainly not expecting, by looking at the screenshots, that this was gonna be... I vented? Kinda sus, honestly. I didn't expect it to be an Attack on Titan clone. Would you like to flip the red switch into the on position? Yes. I would love for that switch to be in the on position. No idea what that did. Door is locked. I need keycard B. Are these all just vents? Yes. Yes. I will flip the blue switch to the on position. I'll absolutely flip the yellow switch to the on position. I am controlled by nobody. Right? Dead guy. B card? Card B? Key card B. Key card B. Alright. Oh! He's still alive! My key card? You aren't going out there, are you? How'd you even get in? They were lying in wait, then out there. I'm sorry. You're fucked. Okay. Cool. Well, little do they know, I have the ability of movement. You think this is broken, probably? Door is locked. I have yet to configure its switches properly. This looks like a control panel for this. Oh, he's fast as fuck! Jesus. It's flashing red. Okay. That guy is fast, dude. He is schmovin'. Holy shit. So I imagine he goes in a certain pattern, and I'm just like fucked if I don't know what that pattern is, probably. So he's probably just gonna like, boom. He's probably just gonna go, boom. Any second now. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Should I just like wait by the, or maybe, okay. You can like, you can certainly at least run away. Maybe not outrun him. Oh, holy shit. Okay, he can't come in here, thankfully. Maybe that's not a safe assumption, but he didn't come in here at the very least. Which might mean I'm fucked as soon as I leave, but hopefully it resets the room to some degree. A box of decommissioned radio equipment. This isn't what you're looking for. Must be the electronics that the control this tower transmitter. One of the lights is rapidly blinking. You're unsure what that means. Okay. Not what I need. Is this the instructions for the switches? The control panel indicator light is flashing blue. Flip the blue switch into the on position and all others off. If the control panel is red, flip the red and yellow switches. Okay, so I just need to turn off blue. If the control is yellow, flip all to on. Okay. Am I gonna die now? Okay, I'm not gonna die. That's forgiving. I just need to find the blue switch. There you go. I remembered which switch I needed. Okay. Well, that was pretty uneventful. You unlock the door. Alright, he's done it. Could still very well be in danger, though. Never feel safe. This Alkian is dying. Looking at his exoskeleton, he must be a worker for the radio tower. He doesn't have anything to say. Okay. This Alkian's long dead. Must have been a worker for the radio tower. This Alkian's long dead. Okay. Very astute I am. Save game. Save game. Huh? Your keycard isn't working on this door. Something strange is happening. Should I run? Or should I... Something strange is happening, you say. View my emails again? Okay, now it's saying I have 0 new emails. Alright, I guess I'm gonna... Oh! The door is locked. Given how you just recently opened it to get in here, you sense that something may be wrong. Might be. Okay. I gotta say, also, after, like, so this is the fucking creature that's on the, like, itch page. Like, this is, like, its mascot. This is the game's mascot. Out of everything that I saw on the itch page, in fact, I can just look at it again here real quick. Yeah, almost nothing looks like what I've seen so far. I guess two pictures I've seen. But, like, one in particular, which is the one that made me interested in getting the game. Its vibes are not present. Hey, wait, isn't my translator supposed to be, like, doing something here? Don't I, like, have a translator? Oh, hey, speaking of screenshots, here's a third one. Here's the third screenshot that, that's on the store page. So the radio equipment, the box should include a receiver and transmitter. You finally made it. That noise, something tells you it sounds a bit different than the usual radio static. You've been told it has never happened before, but could it be a signal from another planet? You decide to put your earpiece to the audio or auto translator. So now I'm using my auto translator. It's a message from the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, also known as oh shit. Oh my god. We write in hopes of making contact with another sentient species. We understand that this message may be hard to interpret, so we will now relay what we call prime numbers as a universal show of intelligence. So true. So true. I'm now eagerly anticipating for the hull to be like humans. Oh my god. Actually, like, I really felt it when he said 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. We feel that will suffice as proof. That's it. We don't need to show any more primes than that. That's good enough. Like, we're pretty smart to go that far. That's good enough, right? I'll suffice as proof. Further transmissions will include more such displays. Dude, we're so smart. We hope this message does not fall on deaf ears and that new horizons will soon rise among us. That is all for now. This signal has been relayed as part of the SETI Institute. Location, University of California, Berkeley. You will find the... Okay. Epic. It looks like for the first time in Alkian history, another hospitable planet has been found. But, what do you do? The earpiece auto-translator, having listened to their language, will be able to translate a potential reply back. That's how language works. But since their message traveled with slow-moving radio signals, it would have been sent from a long time ago. Our reply, on the other hand, would be sent with quantum teleportation and arrive instantly. Is the being who sent that message even still alive? You decide to stop this train of thought and formulate a reply. So true. What will you say to the residents of this planet Earth? You should probably think about this first. This will be your only chance to be the first being to reply, and do so in complete privacy. Complete privacy, you say. As you see it, you have 3 options. Damn it! I was really hoping they would let me type something cringe. In the first, you consider the risk of sending a reply to another intelligent species we know nothing about. No matter how good our translation is, you don't want our message to have any chance of being misinterpreted as declaration of war. To make things worse, you don't know how advanced the weapons of this race are. So true. In turn, maybe you should reply with a simple neutral request that you mean no harm. On the other hand, once word of this gets out, there's no doubt that your superiors will immediately organize a fleet to Earth, and what they say about our race is true, it is doubtful that the residents of Earth are more advanced technologically than Alkians. Okay. I mean, he did say that thing about the fucking quantum teleporting a message, I guess, but, like, everything else, I'm just gonna, like, whatever, dude. You're in a fucking radio tower, of all things. Even if they wanted to mount resistance to Alkian spaceships, it would likely be in vain. So the best course of action to be upfront with him and say that we are on our way? Huh? And then our third option, by that same coin, knowing that all Alkians would try and mount a takeover of this Earth, this could be your only chance to keep the secret and prevent the residents of Earth from being wiped out. Come to think of it, there's a great chance that this society on Earth is better than the one on Alkia. I've been good, Hamglow. I've been good. I am, within... Let's see, are we within the 2-week period? I don't think we're within the 2-week period. But very soon, close to 2 weeks, I will be moving into a new apartment with my girlfriend, so that's exciting. And I'm past all of the stressful stuff, too, which is nice. Now we're just kind of, like, waiting, you know? We're just biding time until the move-in date. So I've been good. And I'm trying to, like, get more energy for streaming. Like, today, I don't know, it's the first time I've streamed like this in so long. It feels foreign to me. Like, I don't know, this used to be the only kind of stream I did, where I would just play random things, and I've been so fucking Hobbit brain that, it's weird to make a return to variety. So I'm looking forward to doing more of this, and hopefully a little bit less Hobbit. I'm still going to do Hobbit occasionally, but, like, I need to not make it the thing I play every single time. Like, I'm not saying that the next time I stream won't be the Hobbit, because I kind of... It's been a while. I kind of want to do, like, a little bit of Hobbit, but I am enjoying the variety a lot more, for sure. Nice, nice. I'm glad we're both moving up. You have lived your entire life under the thumb of a 003 class, always doing your bidding, and recently you were just sent to face certain death. Does such a thing also happen on Earth? Oh my god, dude. Society. Are the beings there allowed to flourish and given freedom no matter their rank? You think that's not possible. So, should you send a desperate plea for them to never reply, or send another message again, just as your superiors can't see that they exist? You should figure out what to say soon. Don't kill us. We are coming to you. Do not reply. I mean, I think we're coming to you is, like, the most fun option. Let's go, dude. Those are the strats. Okay. Look, if I'm trying to get good end... I guess do not reply is probably, like, the closest you can get to good end. I'm using the auto-translator to pass no reply? In the process, you end up explaining who you are, what Alkia is, and what would happen if Alkians were to potentially come to... Did I not say no reply? Or do we have very different understandings of what no reply means? You end with a desperate plea for them to... Oh, for them to not reply. I guess I wasn't paying attention all that much. Unless they want their planet to be taken over. I'm now getting to the throat-ravaged section where I'm getting voice cracks, so that's fun. And now all that's left to do is wait. Did you make the right decision? Unless... ¿Quieres? Did I? Did I get good end? This game is much shorter than I thought it would be also. Wait, okay, thank God. I was like, there's gotta be more to this. I was like, there's... I imagine that one of the screenshots is just what the ending looks like. This leads to the other buildings on campus. Better not get off track. Okay. I wasn't really trying to go there, but I was just making sure that that's what that was. The bus was late again. Your boss is not going to be happy. Better not be any more late. Okay, I guess I'm going in. So apparently you're reading 63 manhwa at the moment. I have no idea what that means. I would love for you to elaborate, Amglow. And on the spirit of this anniversary, Ahim, you can sense how annoyed Professor Elias is. I feel it is appropriate to recall where our organization, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, began. 50 years ago, we sent our first radio message into space, and it went a little like this. Yeah, you guys remember? You guys remember, like, the 5 prime numbers? Oh god, he's really saying the whole thing, huh? Korean manga in a long panel format. Oh! I think I know what you mean. I think I do know what you mean. Although I've only ever read one of those, and it was like a fucking decade ago. But yeah, I never knew the word for that. What fools we all were! Back then, we haphazardly sent English and Morse code alike without a regard for whether or not we would be understood. And not only that, but the fear of such messages being misinterpreted. So true, dude. So true. But given how silent the skies have been since then, I doubt that will be the case. What we can do, everyone, is change SETI's way of going forward. That message sent 50 years ago stood as a symbol of humanity's technological progress and a hope that we would meet like-minded beings across our galaxy. This hope still stands, but in our modern age, filled as it is with war, hatred, and misinformation, we must recognize, cognizant, that such things likely aren't the sins of humanity alone. Extraterrestrials could be just as awful as us, so we better get it right. Alright, so I guess the whole are not humans, unfortunately. But maybe. There's still chance, you know? There's still chance. And that's it for today's morning debrief. Time to get to your daily tasks, everyone. Except you, okay? It's still working. It's still working. It took you damn long enough. Spent your sweet-ass time cleaning your ears, huh? Okay, I understand. See, this is a direct parallel from the other world. Isn't it funny? Isn't it so funny how, like, fucking, like, God, fucking society, dude. Like, isn't it crazy, dude? Say nothing. I'll have you know, okay? What we do here is serious work. Dude, this is like the least serious of any scientific work imaginable. We have no room for people who aren't serious about it. Listen, the grant that covers salaries for research assistants like you is up for renewal next month between the recession and war in Ukraine. Okay, I guess timely. Uncle Sam is giving less and less money towards searching the stars. Dude, imagine a world where, like, America was actually spending money to assist Ukraine or doing anything to help whatsoever. Like, imagine that world. That's fucking crazy. Someone here must get on the chopping block sooner or later. Let's just say, slackers are first in line. So get to it, okay? Prove me wrong. You're on the receiver duty today. I moved through equipment to the room to the right. And this goes without saying, but don't mess this up. Even a deadbeat like you can handle the receiver. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So true, so true. Hey, was the bus late again? Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully Elias didn't chew you out too much. Sometimes, you know, between him and the day-to-day working here, does this work ever get demoralizing to you? Yeah. I agree with everything going on in the world. Is this really the best use of our time? Dude, how quickly was this game made? 3 of your neighbors bought Chinese-made Ukrainian flags. Clearly we're helping. Clearly. Maybe it is, though, if only to find another place to escape to once we tear this planet to shreds. Heh. Sorry, I'm just taking up your time. We should both get back to work. But what about this? What about this person? Can I help you? I'm doing real important work here, you see? Can't be bothered. Seems to just be clicking through the tabs on his laptop. But you decide to leave him alone. That is, like, so me. Various dials and buttons that control the central radio transmitter, which is aimed into outer space. You know how to use them, but it's better not to mess with the student research stuff. All right, I think I'm outie. Get me out of here. There hasn't been too much useful information from interacting with absolutely everything. That was your email. I should probably check it. Oh my god, am I gonna get am I gonna get 2 emails, one of which is a warning about an alien race, and the other which is my boss yelling at me, perhaps? Just a guess. Save game first. First and foremost. I guess I probably should have made a new save file, but I'm stupid, so my bad. View emails. I'm probably not gonna play this through to get multiple endings anyways. I have 1 new email. Reading first email to okay from so. Hope you didn't forget. I hate to use your work email like this, but you didn't say anything this morning, and I wanted to remind you that it's our 3rd year anniversary. Are allowed to do something special tonight, smiley face. We don't have to go out or anything. Maybe I can cook and you Venmo me for the ingredients in return? Let me know what you want me to make. Okay. Love so. I would like... Oh, fuck. Huge decision. Actually, massive decision. I think this probably matters more than the response to the alien transmission. Oh, dude, but I love ordering out, though. Like, Okay, but she wants to cook. Like, you know, that's like a nice gesture. And if she's asking for what to cook, to navigate this wisely, it would be very rude to say, let's order out. It's kind of like, I mean, for guys, for us gamer men who aren't the most socially adequate, it could be taken as an insult to say, let's order out, because you don't want to eat their cooking. So dumplings. I think dumplings. Like, dumplings sound the best out of all of these. At least right now. Dude, it's been so fucking long since I've had, like, a good gyoza. Your reply has been sent. Like, we have decent sushi places near me, but they're so fucking expensive. Alright, I'm imagining email's gonna be the same. Play games? What computer game would you like to play? Time is Solid here, Fishy Game Clone, The Scepter Files, Gods at Gunpoint. This game is set in a twisted high school where everyone needs to kill one another. Made by Damo Satellite, you adore the art of this title. Is that the developer? I need to check real quick. I need to check. No, it's not. It's not the developer. Maybe a friend of theirs. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a friend of the developer. Oh, fuck. Oh, holy shit. I forgot that it is also a mobile game. I wasn't expecting to move when I clicked. Alright, let's save the game and then let's listen to the fucking transmitter, I guess. Receiver. This is the radio receiver. Time to go through your checklist, just like every other day. First, you must turn the receiver on. It produces a harsh hissing noise, as always. Next, you have to check the dials and buttons that control where the receiver is aimed. And surprisingly, normal. Very normal. Things are normal. Now, it's time to test those frequencies. Oh, one by one, I guess. It's looking like today is another boring day of listening to static. You're getting hungry. Can't stop thinking about dinner with So tonight. You decide to get back to work. What's the next frequency? 982? Not to reply. Was that a message? It sounded like they were speaking English, but they didn't sound human. Still, this must be some sort of prank, right? Or an accidental intercept from Earth? Our interceptors seem to be aimed and tuned correctly for router space. Did I say router space? Was that router space? The terminal was given the correct commands. It was probably outer space. What on earth is going on? You decide to amplify the signal. I repeat, do not reply. You should consider yourself lucky that your radio signal reached me and me alone. My name is XM0124. I live on a planet called Alkia and am communicating to you and your language via machine learning auto-translation system. For now, I am the only Alkian who is aware of your existence, and hopefully it can stay that way. The residents of my planet are very advanced technologically. We treat our own species like trash. Furthermore, because we are threatened by another species on our home planet, once word gets out that you exist, we will send a fleet and take over your planet. I worry that just as Alkians do not care about their lower-class citizens, they also won't care about you at all. That is to say, this Earth you call home will be annihilated. I should note that I am communicating with you via quantum teleportation. I'm a lower-class Alkian, so all I know about it is what I skimmed from the records, but I think it works by using quantum bits that have been entangled between our planet of yours? That happen to be located near our radios? Whatever, dude. Bottom line is we can now exchange information instantaneously. Just send a text, dude. Just slide in the DMs if you want. That being said, I urge you to not respond under any circumstances. This is the only way to protect your planet. Us Alkians, we don't deserve your Earth. That is all. I will soon head back to talk to my superiors. Please don't reply back unless I assure you, before then, we have a private communication channel. Okay. I will try and check in later if someone hears this and feels the need to respond, but until then, do not reply. What was that? Was it some sort of prank? Message seems to have no discernible source, which would make sense if it was sent via quantum teleportation, whatever that is. The frequency is spot on for a wave that comes from hundreds of light years away. God, this is all real, isn't it? You're the first human to ever hear a message from outer space. What'd the message say? Alkia? Quantum teleportation? A potential space fleet flying towards Earth? None of this makes any sense. You begin to feel dizzy. Alright. Among Us? Aheen? He vented? Kind of sush movement there, buddy. Looks like you fainted. Oh, I see. Many hours have passed. It's nearly the end of your workday now. Falling asleep at your desk. Or like falling onto your desk, should I say. Looks like you broke the receiver. Oh. It's a shame because I thought I saw a wave come in. Must have been an errant signal, though. I know there's all sorts of jamming and shit coming in from space. Dude, this is like... This is not how I expect this old-ass man to talk. Given the war in Ukraine, dude, shut the fuck up. Stop. I could take one message, but this is just comical at this point. This is the exact type of behavior I was talking about this morning. Okay, you should go home and get some rest. Then come back tomorrow and never pull another stunt like this again, got it? Yeah, okay. I have no idea what to say. I'll just take that as a yes. Now get out of here. I'll get a replacement receiver tonight. Alright. Well, that was easy. Okay. Cool. Bye. Yes, I would like to go home. I think I'm done here. Take the bus to your apartment. Dude, I got fucking gyoza waiting for me. This is my kind of day. Is this the minor flashing that was talked about? I guess so. This is the minor flashing I was warned about. Alright. I guess I live up there. Home sweet home. Yep. Just what I was thinking. Oh, dude, this place is awesome. They even got nice holes for the rats to accumulate in so that they're not in your apartment. Just, you know, in between the walls, which is fine. This isn't your apartment. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be obvious. Yes, it is gonna be obvious. Which one is mine? Hey, okay. Are you ready for some dumplings? Found a pretty good recipe for them. You don't have the strength to say anything right now. Come on. Don't just stand there. I'm just as hungry as you probably are. Let's eat. Let's go. You share a meal with So. As good as it tastes, you're barely able to finish it. Aw, dude, she's gonna take it as an insult anyways. With what happened earlier today looming over you, the meal feels like lead. So seems to notice something is wrong. And Nani, listen. These 3 years really have been special. You make it worth it to live in this world, you know, despite everything. I just want to make sure you know that. Okay. Are you doing alright? Sounds like so much more intimidating when she says it like that. You haven't said anything since you got here. It's work stuff. Work stuff? Is that why you're acting so weird? I mean, like, this is a dead giveaway. Well, I guess not. I guess I do have a shitty boss. I was gonna say, isn't this a dead giveaway that, well, I guess it still could be a dead giveaway depending on how I normally act when I come home from work. Assuming the boss is always shitty. And I don't act this way as a result of that, I would be suspicious that that my significant other heard an alien signal. Elias, right? You spent so much time at work just for him to treat you like shit. If he did something to you, just let me know and I'll... yeah, sure, I'll talk about it. What the... What kind of signal? You mean a radio signal from another planet? Are you serious? You can't muster anything beyond nodding your head. What? This is crazy. Have you told anyone? Why didn't I find out about this in the news? No way. Holy shit, I'm the second person to know? I am honored. Okay, as long as this isn't some elaborate prank. What'd they say? Why would I lie to my significant other who seems to love me? Why are they giving me these options? These feel unnatural. You talk about how it begged you not to reply as its superiors would send an Alkian fleet to take over the instant they found out about Earth. Whoa. Knowing that, what do you think? You think they're gonna actually come and take over Earth? If they're intelligent enough to communicate with us, they might as well take it. It's not like we're using our planet for anything good. Oh my god, based? Are they going to talk about Ukraine again? It's a joke, you know. This is exciting! You're going to be so famous for being the first person to hear a message? That's not how this works. Everyone knows Elias will get all the credit. When are you going to tell your professor? I don't see why I wouldn't say it to the professor. Right? Like, I don't know. I feel like the game... I'm going to do what I think the game wants, which is the game is trying to tie connections between Alkia and Earth, and so they want... If the Alkian wants private communication, then I should want private communication as well. So I guess I'm going to try and get private communication with them first. Since that seems to be where the narrative is trying to place me. Okay. Well, whatever happens, keep me updated. Sure thing. Am I too out of focus now? No, I'm in a decent enough position. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. This is fascinating. You think they're more intelligent than us? More kind? Even more thoughtful? Did you hear about, like, the fact that they said they're an enslaved race and, they quantum teleported the message? I think that answers a handful of your questions there. And if so, would that mean that... never mind. Never mind about that. We can ignore that one. I just realized he must be tired after all this. Sounds like it's been a long day. I'm so glad I'm with you. Thank you for sharing this with me. Let's head to bed. It's been one hell of an anniversary. Yep. I ate one dumpling, and I'm going to bed. Despite everything taking over your thoughts, you know so is right. You need sleep more than anything else right now. You decide to call it a night. Maybe things will make more sense in the morning. So true. We're getting a huge, like, I don't know, narrative dump here and gameplay drought. Not that there was that much gameplay, or ever is that much gameplay in RPG Maker games like this. By some miracle, you managed to get some sleep. I guess that's not fair. Like, I don't know. Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass is an RPG Maker game, and that is pretty good. One of the best, I would say. Even as far as, like, JRPGs in general, not specifically talking about RPG Maker game. You don't feel any better. You should probably talk to So before heading to work. I gotta admit, So is not working as well as OK. OK has worked in almost every situation it's been presented, but So's not adding up. See, like, I feel like it's just because it's, like, the way the name is treated. Like, if my name was So, I think it would have worked pretty good here. Like, hey, So, good morning. Like, that works. I think it's just the way that that they're using my significant other's name. It's not working as well. I'll be honest, since what you told me last night, I haven't been able to sleep. This other planet, and the beings on it, it's all I can think about. I mean, I would probably be in a pretty similar situation, so I can't be too judgmental about it. I feel like my whole world's been turned upside down. I'm so sorry, it probably sounds like a total weirdo right now, like, freaking out over an alien race that got in contact with us and told us that they're probably going to attack us and annihilate us. I'm just like a little weirdo for freaking out over it. It's just, could you let me hear what it's saying? If you reach out to Alkia today, all you would have to do is put me on speakerphone next to the radio. Even if it's just talking nonsense, I want to hear its voice. This is a harder one. Because it really feels like the narrative wants a private contact between me and the Alkian. I'm gonna hit you with the Please just do this for me. I've never wanted anything more in my life. This will be a chance to hear them out before the collective eyes of humanity are on their planet. So it's decided then. Just give me a ring when you... Okay, I guess I don't have a choice then. I promise you won't regret this. Do I really not have a choice? That's surprising. But maybe not too surprising. I mean, you know, the weight of decisions in these games is usually fairly service level. It's probably just gonna exclusively change what the ending is, but we'll see. I'm being harsh with my judgment, but I feel like I have a place to be harsh. You know, like I feel like it comes from experience. Okay, you're here bright and early. Unfortunately, our rotation still has you on receiver duty. You're lucky I was able to buy a new one this morning. Already installed it. Well, get to it. The day is young. Now it's your time to prove yourself worthy. Alright, this is my chance. This is what it's all been leading up to. Quickly view my email. One new email. Yeah. Call today. Don't forget, you gotta call me on speakerphone when you talk to the alien. I wanna listen to it. It's really important to me. I will not. I will not do this for you. Assuming I'm given the choice. Hesitantly, you turn the receiver on. It produces a harsh hissing noise as always. This time it just feels a little more harsh. Take a deep breath. Better check the dials and buttons. Despite everything, they're still unchanged. Time for the terminal. I mean, you might as well go straight to 982, right? Like, first you have to call so and put them on speak. Oh, I just don't get a choice. I just don't get a choice. Oh well. I'm so excited. We're the first to hear words from a society untouched by man. I can't thank you enough for letting me in on this. If it understands us, could you let me talk to it over speakerphone? You wish you shared So's excitement. All you feel is dread. There's no going back now. What was the frequency again? It was 982. It looks to just be making useless noise. What happened yesterday? Was that all a dream? What? Are we supposed to be hearing it now? Okay. Will be my final time repeating my message. My final message. That's the alien! It's him! He's here! The area I'm currently in is dangerous. I cannot stay here much longer. Still, I want to repeat my message one final time in hopes that a resident of Earth near the original broadcast location could reply. Okay, it's reaching out to us. We gotta send a message back. Your workplace has a transmitter, right? So it's right. We do have a transmitter. It's included in the receiver. But is replying really the best call? This could be some grand trick. But is it? They've been strangely upfront throughout this whole process. If you wanted to, you could run to the presses and sound the alarm on an Alkian invasion immediately. And sure, replying would give away our presence, but 0124 appears to know a lot about us already. You decide to go for it. Okay, again, I don't get a choice. If Elias would be mad that you didn't tell him about the signal, you can't imagine how mad he'd get if you replied without consulting anyone. But a part of you wants to do this just to piss him off. You turn the receiver on. And by receiver, I guess they mean transmitter. Hello, are you there? You're taken back by how eager So is to talk to him over speakerphone. My goodness. I thought a reply would never come. Who is this speaking? Is this the transmitter of the original message? I'm not sure who you're talking about, but this is So. I'm the partner of OK, the person who first heard your message. I see. It is wonderful to hear your reply. I was wondering, is there anything you could do to prove you're really an alien? Are you aware of the polynomial time versus non-polynomial time problem? You don't know what he's talking about. It's a famous computer science problem. Well, you know, I guess I'm fucked then. It tries to prove that every problem whose solution can be verified in polynomial time can also be solved in polynomial time. No one has ever been able to solve it. Give me one moment. I've solved it. I've done it. There it is. I've solved it. Here's the answer. In case you were wondering. That was a pretty short answer. What on earth does that sound? My apologies. I know that message was inscrutable to you. But if you look at the spectrograph, it'll translate into a simple machine-level algorithm that solves the aforementioned problem. While no one on your planet has solved it, on Alkia such a problem is so trite that even commoners like me know its solution. Okay. We can get proof for that later. For now, though, I'll believe you. So, could you tell us more about yourself? Like, for example, what you look like? I've never really thought about how I would describe myself to another species. I'm like a rat. I'm kind of like a rat. I have a pointed face ending on a snout with a red nose. I have big circular ears, one of which is green and the other is light red. This is not sounding familiar. Was I not paying enough attention to these motherfuckers? I have 2 antennae that sprout from those ears. That seems familiar. I also have big eyes and a big mouth too. My lower body is encased in a robotic exoskeleton that's colored blue to reflect my rank. My shoulders have an orange hint, while my other joints are light blue. You begin to picture what they look like in your mind. Oh yeah, just like that. Exactly like that. Was that description good enough for you? I guess that is an ear. Okay. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. It was great. Is there anything you'd like to ask us? Well, as I said before, it's dangerous here, so I can't stay for long. But now I'm curious. What do you and your partner look like? We're like guys. We're like just like normal dudes, if you can picture that. Goes on to give a detailed description of you, carefully worded in a way to allow a being from a different planet to understand. Now it's your turn. Okay. Friggin' cutie, am I right? Friggin' cutie. Moving on, I know time is of the essence, so I won't keep you for too long. Still, I must ask, could you tell us a bit about your society? I hate it, but here you go. Here's an overview. You'll need to tell me about your society first, otherwise it'll be hard to explain what mine is like without comparison to yours. Okay, so we have like a rigid caste system. So I was really eager to talk. Wasn't this supposed to be a conversation between you and the alien? See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She's kind of like stealing my thunder here. Us residents of Earth, we call ourselves humans. And since the very first humans walked this Earth, we have been at each other's throats. Societal progress comes when we try and seek out comfort, but this comfort often comes at the expense of others. We invented it. How bold of us. We invented slavery. The taking away of freedom from other humans. We're the only species capable of genocide. Wow, would we? Are we? Would we? Are we? Well, I guess. Like, naturally, populations get evened out as a result of, like, overeating. Like, fox is not going to cause genocide because it would run out of food, as an example. An attempt to completely wipe out specific members of our society. And though some say our lives are better than they used to be, the technologies and comforts that made it that way mostly came about through war. War, I should add, is a truly awful thing. Based, oh my god, I am 12 years old and this is the truest thing I've ever seen. It's when we kill. It's when we kill. It's, look, I don't mean to, like, mock the writing too much. It's not even like I disagree with what they're saying. It's just like, it's so on the nose and up front that it's hard to take seriously, I guess. In recent times, things have gotten even worse. Humans hate each other even more than ever. A great virus... Dude. They're drawn from every current event they have at their disposal. A new war just broke out, and on and on. This all isn't to say that there's no hope for humanity. There are optimistic people out there. My little sister was one of them, but I just can't see this any other way. You're not sure what to make of So's thoughts on human society. Will you say anything? I don't know. No, I haven't been talking throughout any of the rest of the conversation, so I'll just shut up. Like, I don't know. That's good enough. I see. Knowing that, I will describe my society in a human context. Us Alkians are all organized into different castes. Oh my god, so true. There's the XM0s, which do dirtier work, mining, agriculture, or any odd jobs that require a lot of manpower. We are often sent on tasks where a high mortality rate is expected. Then there's 001, who do grunt-level work. They operate equipment, survey the land. For the whole, who try and eat us, by the way. Those kinds of tasks. As for the 002s, I don't see them very often. That's because they are the servant class who work directly under 003s. They prepare technology, deliver objects, and check up on our planet's highest class. Speaking of them, 003s are the leaders of Alkia. They are made up of unit managers and scientists. They serve as our leaders for nearly every facet of life and drive forward societal progress. When compared to Earth, I will say that Alkia seems less divine. Oh my god, dude. They've done it. They've hit us with the 180. Nobody saw this coming. We all are united against the whole, it seems, and goals generally are shared by our entire species. In the rare case where an Alkian wishes harm upon another, they are sundowned. I'm suffering from a little bit of amnesia at the moment, so I can't recall what sundowning means, but I don't think it's good. That should be all. I should probably head back to my unit manager soon. Okay, thanks. Just one more thing. Do you feel like Alkian society is more righteous than ours? Okay. Bye. Oh, shit, it's my turn to decide. Fuck. I guess, like, the best answer for me as somebody who doesn't want to get into politics right now would be, I don't know. Especially because I don't really know what the implications are with the whole. Let me think about this for a bit. Do you feel like the Alkian society is more righteous than ours? Ugh. I'm gonna say no. Because I don't want to literally agree with the rigid caste system I was making fun of. Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thank you for talking with us, XM0124. Transmission ends. You have no idea what to make of recent events. These humans strike you as a strange bunch. Your unit manager has likely been awaiting your return for a while. You should probably head back soon so nobody else gets sent to this awful tower. Alright. You should probably take the radio transmitter. It's what you came all the way out here for. Okay. Sure. To think all of this happened just because a small box of electronics. You take the transmitter. Is that, I don't need the antenna or anything? Okay. We just need a transmit. We don't need a receive. That's alright. I will save. And also, this is a good opportunity for me to fucking take a piss. It's been 4.5 hours. I've been holding it in for a while. I will be right back. Is there even music in here? I have the audio pretty quiet for me. Okay, well that makes sense because there is no audio right now, so I don't feel as stupid. Let me get this open. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh god, I need to fucking clean out my PC. I've got 19 gigabytes of free space on my C drive. That is not looking good. Alright. Here we go. I will be right back. Look at this. Got a funny little break screen. Oh my god. Nature is healing. Life is so beautiful with my be back soon screen.
Hello.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome.
Dick!
Welcome to the super unfortunate circumstance.
Why do you have to pick the worst timing? I mean, I'm not going to be gone for that long, but bear with me while I take a piss. Sorry, guys. Be back in a sec. I hate that. I know I'm probably the only one who's bothered by it, but I hate that jarring jump in between loop. It just sounds bad. I don't know how annoying it's gonna be to find a seamlessly looped version of this song. Yeah, I guess I could have just done it myself, now that I think about it. Like, if I just cared about extending it, why didn't I? Like, I had spent the time in Audacity to to make the song perfectly loopable, and instead of just copy-pasting that multiple times to make an extended version, I just fucking downloaded another one. I'm dumb as hell. Alright, let's catch up with chat. Hello, thanks Dick for the raid. What were you streaming? I guess I should ask. I shouldn't assume. He could be playing Maui Mallard, you know? Might not be. I mean, he could be playing whatever that fucking... You played, like, F1 once or something? I remember jumping in and you were playing some fucking car game. But yeah, let me look at chat for a bit. Could have been pissing all day. I've streamed for, what is it? 4 hours, 37 minutes now. Approximately 3 of those, I've been completely, like, flooded with piss. Like, piss to the brim. So, I couldn't delay it any longer. But, thank you for the raid, regardless of whether or not you have to hop off soon. I appreciate it. I mean, that's how I am with raids, too. Not that I do them super frequently, but, as soon as I get a raid, I'm also like, that was the end of my stream. Like, I'm out of here, I gotta go. I do wash my hands and everything. How do you know? Motorbikes, pretty similar. Oh, MotoGP, okay. When it's put there without a space, I didn't realize that the GP part was not to be read as part of the word. But back to Lion King, I don't envy you. This is like my first big stream. We're done. We're done with you, Kingdom Hearts music. This is my first stream doing, like, a lot of variety since getting big into The Hobbit, and it just feels right. Like, I don't know. I feel like for a while, so I took the big break, right? You know, I streamed very regularly for, like, close to a year, and then I stopped almost altogether. Well, literally altogether, but I mean, I came back to it eventually. I stopped and had like a 6 or 7 month hiatus before I came back. And then, very shortly after I came back, I started doing The Hobbit. And that's more or less all I've done. So it I don't know, it hasn't really felt like I've been back to streaming until today. Like, today feels like the first time I've done a WillPending official stream since I started doing The Hobbit, which kind of sucks, admittedly. Like, I don't know, I feel bad not doing what I'm most comfortable with, or what I feel like makes the best content, or what I feel like, I don't know, whatever is most entertaining. Is this guy still dying? This guy will not give the fuck up. But, I don't know, it just feels good to be back to doing variety. It's, I mean, it certainly comes with its ups and downs. Like, the game selection for today has been mixed, for sure. And there have been technical issues, because I don't know. Look, Dick, tell me. In a situation where you have noise-canceling headphones and the noise cancellation goes out, would you expect them to be muted? Like, would you expect no audio to come through once the noise cancellation goes out? Because it runs on batteries, so I ran out of batteries, and I think I was, like, mid-switching between games, so I didn't notice that the audio abruptly cut out. But, yeah, the way it works is It's got a switch on it that turns on and off noise cancellation. And if noise cancellation is set to on and you don't have batteries, just no audio comes through whatsoever, which is sick. There was one game that I thought was silent, but it was probably not silent and probably really loud. So, whoops. My bad. All I had to do was turn my noise cancellation off and my headphones just work again. It's kind of a scuffed system. All right. But let's explain for the people you've brought in here what this is, I guess. And also let me read what you said. Came back, started playing Super Mario World hacks. Dude, I love Super Mario World hacks. Would you be interested in doing some Super Mario World hack races at some point, Dick? Because I would. That was like, I don't know, that was like my bread and butter content that I watched growing up around like middle school was Super Mario World hacks, so I would definitely play some with you if you're interested. Watch that Daft Punk movie years ago with no sound. Took you 30 minutes to realize it's probably not an artistic choice. I didn't get that luxury. Look, I will say that I was stupid about it, though. So while it wasn't that bad, look, I have to take every opportunity I get to make a little snipe at you. Sorry. That's what you get with being acquaintances with me. It wasn't that stupid, but I was still a dumbass. Because, like, while it could be completely believable that a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Dark Souls clone where you're fighting Dio as Jotaro, Dark Souls style, I could have totally believed that would have no audio. Like, that's believable. But I did completely forget the fact that on the main menu, it had a volume slider. You probably wouldn't put a volume slider in your game unless you had audio. So that's on me. But yeah, I'll send you a DM at some point, and we can try and organize a race together. SMW, not great at playing, but still was hoping. I was gonna say I'm not good either. I'm not. Like, I don't even remember the last time I played SMW base, and I've never played a ROM hack myself. I played SM64 hacks, but never an SMW one. So I'll pick one that's easy enough for both of us baddies. I definitely am. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could be talked into streaming at like really late my time, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. We'll see how devious I decide to be. Depends. Alright, so to explain this game for anyone who came in from Dixerhade, so far it's been, well, it's a JRPG. It's made in Game Maker, very apparently, and it is somewhat horror, although mostly not horror. I don't know, it was like really upfront with the horror stuff, and then it just dumped like a bunch of exposition and like storytelling and talked about the war in the Ukraine for a little bit, which is, I don't know, I wouldn't have put that in a game, but they're trying to send some kind of message. Yeah, see you later, Dick. Thanks for the raid again. So yeah, I don't know. It's just a game maker horror game, or RPG maker horror game to put it succinctly, and it has a lot of very obvious allusions to Attack on Titan, which you'll probably see pretty shortly. I mean, I don't know. The allusions are less direct than they used to be, but like right when I started the game, you know, there's like a very militaristic state that we live in, and one of the first people I talked to was like, I'm a member of the Survey Corps, and I love killing the fucking Hall, which are like the Titans, basically. So, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to make allusions to Attack on Titan, but maybe it's just surface level and I'm looking too far into it. Let's continue, though. Would you like to exit back to the front? Oh, dude, I don't even have to do the dungeon anymore. Never mind. I thought you were gonna see the alien race immediately, but I guess you'll have to wait for that. Right, I'm getting fucking briefed by my general. This is XM0124. He is the first Elkian to emerge from this radio tower alive, and as you can see, he has the radio equipment in tow. XM3009 pats you on the back. You did well, soldier. Well, tell me, did you hear anything up there on the radio? Oh, I mean, this is like the... Why would you ever say this? Like, best case scenario, you gotta lie. I mean, at least that's what the story is trying to push me towards, I believe. I think so. I'm trying to do what the story wants, because, like, if there is a good ending, and it seems to imply that there's more than one ending, looking at, like, the itch.io page for it, I'm trying to, like, follow the rules that the narrative is setting up to get there, you know? You lie and said that the radio is silent as always. I see. You're lying through your teeth. Don't act surprised. I put a recording device on you the instant the plan to send you to the tower was set in motion. The work we do here is too important to leave to the hands of an O class alone. I hope you don't mind, but in the end it turned out well. Now I know the truth about Earth and can start planning our escape to it with the other O3s. And for this, we have nobody to thank but you. In turn, I came here with my O2 cohorts to give you an offer. I want to take you down to the command post and, for the first time in Alkian history, make a OO into an O3. So I guess there are 0 repercussions to lying to my superior, which is whatever. You'll get to present my colleagues with the radio itself and live like a king for the rest of time. Your contribution to our race cannot be understated, after all. What do you say? You're about to see what your kind can only ever dream of. Like, look, dude. I get it. But, like, I don't know. It's not even... Okay. In a situation where you live in, like, a fucking strict, rigid caste, militaristic, you know, institution... Is it immoral to be at the top? Yes. Is it immoral to be at the top with the, you know, goal of setting things straight? I don't think so. So why would I ever refuse? Like, the only thing that refusing can do is, like, I don't know, maybe... I mean, it's not like being at, you know, a fucking king tier, being at the top, being at dictator status, makes it so I can't converse with, you know, the lower class individuals. Like, I could still organize a coup if I wanted to. So, there's literally no reason to fucking refuse, ever. Wonderful, let's go. Although, I guess I could have refused because I don't trust this guy. Just like, maybe there's something to be said about that, right? I did just lie to his face, and he's like, what about a promotion? So, I should probably be a little bit more sus, but... This is it, one of the Alkia's crown jewels. Command Post 17. It should be an honor, not just for you, but for the O classes everywhere. No more dilly-dallying, let's go. Welcome. Feel free to take some time to look around. You should soak in the scenery. When you're done, you'll find us down the hallway, which you can get to by either going right or left. There, the promotion ceremony will begin. Alright. This is now feeling more and more sus. I feel like I'm getting set up here. Please don't bother me. I have important activities to attend to. But I don't know, just narratively, I feel like it makes more sense that I'm actually going to be promoted. And then, I don't know, like, I'm gonna command the fleet to attack Earth or something. Please don't bother me. I have important activities to attend to. You see, I'm a very important alien. This doorway leads to the command post laboratories. I mean, like, look, they literally have, like, a place that only threes can go to. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna let me go there in just a few seconds. But let's see. Let's figure it out. Save me first. You think I got any more emails? Wait, sorry, I wanted to check my emails. I doubt it, but it would be fun. One new email. Promotion! Please meet me in the conference room for your promotion. You will need to confirm your identity on the way inside. Okay. I'm glad this dude literally was like, hey, I'm in either of the two hallways. See me there for a promotion. Ran back there. Just hid in this fucking room and quickly typed out an email like, he's a fucking dumbass OO class. Wasn't educated, doesn't understand shit. I gotta spell everything out for this little bitch. Alright, fine. You'll find the conference room behind me. Please use the computer. Alright, yeah. Okay. I put my eye on the machine. I would like to enter ocular info. Identity confirmed. Thank you for confirming your identity. I'll be on my way then. You're allowed to pass. Alright. Let's get a promotion. I can't roll my R's, or I would do my best Dr. Eggman impression. Alkia's new hero. He got the radio back. Woo! A great stroke of luck. He was there in time to hear the first ever signal from a habitable planet. I mean, it wouldn't have taken too much longer after that. I'm pretty sure that, SETI's just, like, constantly blasting out those transmissions. Like, they just do not stop. It's probably a naive representation of it, but I don't really care about misrepresenting SETI. This planet is called Earth, and from what I hear about it, it's ripe for our taking. Our XMO had a chance to reply to these beings of that planet. Unfortunately, I heard him beg them not to reply so that they don't get invaded. And when asked if Alkia is more righteous than Earth, he said no. Ooh, not looking good. Nevertheless, you deserve a promotion, I guess. I don't know. What the hell's happening? The lights just came off. All right, so we get Titans. We get them. It's all attack. And right when there's a dark cloud. So you can see the parallels, I would hope. I would hope the parallels are very obvious. Okay, I mean, it's a little more beastie-like. Slightly. But in general, they're like a direct analog. Oh, the computer's broken. Okay. There was one that I swear was just exclusively existed to be a reference to Aoloni as well. Alright. You begin to search through a pile of trash for some reason. You can't find anything in it. Yeah, I honestly don't really know what I'm doing. I see the hands. Like, that's not, that's not hidden from view. Door is locked. It seems like you need keycard C to open it. Am I supposed to be searching these? Can't find anything in it. Can't find anything in it. Can't find anything in it. Is it always just going to be the last one you search? Oh, game over. Holy shit. I guess not. I mean, I was pretty slow there as well, but... Alright, fuck it. Let's do this all over again. It's not that much. The game has been very generous with the saves, which is nice. I'm not the biggest fan when you just have to arbitrarily go through a bunch of dialogue over... I mean, I'd say that as I'm literally going through a bunch of dialogue over again. But it's not the worst offense that I've seen in an RPG Maker game. So, I'll give it that at the very least. Let's be a little bit more proactive with the running away thing. And the searching thing. Searching through... Okay, I can't... I tried to interact with the body there. But I don't believe I was able to. It's fine. It's fine. I imagine this is where I'm supposed to be. I mean, I don't know. There's like a scripted event here as well, so... Oh, come on. Did I really miss one? Oh, my God. Can't find anything in it. I don't know if I missed one or if it's just... Oh, fuck, we got it. I guess it's just random. Okay. He's done it. Alright. The Titans, by the way, they don't like the light. So, you know. I guess slightly different. Although, I don't know. I'm trying to think about Attack on Titan. There is something about... Yeah, no, they don't like the light. Wait a second. It's literally just Attack on Titan. It's been so long since that's been relevant to the plot of Attack on Titan. No, they don't like the nighttime. That's right. They love the light. They don't like it when it's dark. I got the inverse, but... I am the queen of Hall. You can understand what it's saying now. That's right. You're still wearing the earpiece auto-translator from before. I see. In your eyes, there is the light of understanding. That is good. We may continue. That is your name, no? Dude, no matter what this is, I feel like I'm just gonna be upset about it. Like, these are humans that have come to this planet from, like, years ago, somehow. We don't need to explain it. Whatever the case, that maybe it's just, like, directly Attack on Titan, and these are also regular Alkians. I'm sure that it's going to be unsatisfying, but let's see. You're the first of your kind that I have talked to. It's because I sense that you hold a great influence large enough to decide the fate of Alkians, the fates of my kind, and the fates of the Earthlings alike. I am aware of Earth as well. I heard everything. Okay, so they're not humans. From your radio. I will start with this. I know that my race is a barbaric one. Okay, so... We're not trying for anything interesting. They're just flat out saying, yeah, we're just like a fucking weird freak race that loves eating people. Alright. We have certainly killed countless Alkians, but we had no other choice to survive. Nothing else can sustain us but your flesh. So it's a Tokyo Ghoul thing. This is not out of a lack of trying. Those periods where few Hall attacks occur is when I make us try to explore other sustenance. Every single time, however, this is in vain. No other food can sustain us. Who would have expected the rare Attack on Titan Tokyo Ghoul crossover? Is this why you name yourselves after our planet? While we are deemed the miserable Hall, plants, I should say, feel pain too. They do such with chemical signal. Okay. Thanks for bringing up, like, a questionable scientific article from, like, 15 years ago. And through your early genetic engineering efforts, you drove many of their species to extinction. This is something even we haven't done. I do not wish to dwell on this for long. In truth, I make my appearance now to give you an offer. As said before, I know that what we do is barbaric. I am willing to only have a trace amount of progeny, effectively culling my own kind. This can be sustained by us only eating your criminals. Okay. These Alkians are those who are sundowned, forced outside in the night where we roam. In return, however, I will need your kind to stay on this planet. With all of you... Wait, am I crazy? Did I misread that? With all of you gone to Earth... Okay, they're just telling me not to do that. I thought that they were going to say that was inevitable. My race cannot continue. I know it is near impossible for you to see my side. After all, you have nearly died at the hands of my sons. But this is a means to have no one share that fate. At least no one of moral character. This generation of Hull is large in number. I worry that unless I cull them, many more of you will die. So, what will you choose? So I guess, like, none of the decisions I made prior to this matter, and it's just, do you want, well, I don't know, I hazard to even say it's symbiotic. But I guess, like, we've been killing the criminals anyways, via this exact means. So I guess, if anything, we've already been living somewhat symbiotically, with the occasional upsets. But it does feel more like parasitic, because they're just killing. I don't know. Fuck it. I think I accept is a more interesting choice. Let's see how they turn this into a good thing. I am honored that you can see our side. That takes a lot from someone of your species. But I promise you, this decision was the correct one. Alright. I also guess that if I said no, like, I did not have the upper hand in that discussion. Probably would have just been eaten. Maybe not, but I don't know why I wouldn't have been eaten, I guess. You put your eyes inside the computer. Oh, yes. Why am I reading this? It's just save. It's the same thing it always is. A terminal whirs to life next to the control pad. It is now daytime. Prior detected weather anomalies have been normalized. Free passage granted. Would you like to... Oh, yeah, I guess I'm going outside. Okay. Makes sense. Haven't had to do that in a while. Everyone else who knew about Earth's existence is now dead or a haul. You need to get back to the radio. Am I fucking insane? Or did we not take the radio? I guess I gave it to him, maybe? No! What the fuck is this? Okay. I thought we took the radio. Whatever. What are you doing here? There aren't any hole in there anymore. Looks like they left for somewhere else during the cloud. Whatever. The place has been destroyed anyways. Explore to your heart's content. I got more things to do besides just standing here. Yeah, he was very polite considering I'm just like a fucking low-level goon. Level 1 peon. Walk back to the top? Alright, I guess. I had the radio. Whatever, dude. Why did I take it? Why? Why did I take it? You put the radio transmitter back. It's giving a familiar static. Looks like it works. You wonder how long the existence of Earth will be kept secret. This could be the last chance to say something to humanity before the rest of Alkia is aware. You decide it would be best to put this in terms of what would do most good for the Alkia. On one hand, leaving for Earth would give us all a shot at life, free from predators. And the residents of that planet seem rife with division. They aren't even grateful for the land they stand on. However, humanity could launch a resistance. Even if we win a galactic war against them, we will both undoubtedly suffer heavy losses. On the other hand, living here would rule out a conflict with the humans. Alkian society may have problems too. Can we really say that we deserve the Earth more than them? Also, according to So, Earth doesn't even sound like that great of a place to live. Furthermore, you did make a deal with the Whole Queen. Things might get better from here on. Okay, 2 options. Alkian should leave, which I feel like it's just not going to be an interesting option. It's probably just going to be the Alkians. Either the Alkians decide that negotiation with humans is impossible and we kill them all, or it's going to be, I don't know, the opposite situation. Humans, for some reason, stupidly happen to be more powerful and drive them into slavery or something, or fucking, I don't know. I feel like I can guess what all of those options are, but I don't really have any idea of what it's gonna look like being friendly with the species on this planet, which just seems like a more fun option, so. Your voice? Oh, you voice your response into the radio. 12 hours earlier. Alright, fucking doing this again. I think that was it. Now I can't stop thinking. Okay, could you keep me on the line? I just want to wait here, in case they reply again. Sure, I guess I'm working for a 12-hour period. You decide to do what they want, because I guess I have no decisions as the main character at all. You wait in front of the radio for an entire workday, anxiously awaiting anything more from Alkia. Eventually, you hang up with So, but not before they urge you to keep the communications with them a secret. Yeah, yeah. Aheem. Hard work, I see. Don't act like I don't see that cell phone in your hand. Look, this is the second day in a row where a signal got logged where you're on the receiver duty. That can't be a coincidence. Now you're going to show me the data of these signals, or I'm going to have to ask you to leave and never come back. I mean, it can't do any harm to tell him. And we've already gotten our transmission, like our private conversation. What could it do bad if we tell him? I don't see many negatives there, or at least any sensible negatives. Quickly delete the data just seems dumb. Like, that just seems dumb. Just tell him the truth. I don't get it. Tell him about the messages from Alkia about the fucking alien and the possibility of an invasion. Is the alien gonna become her sugar daddy? Unfortunately not the ending I picked. Is this some sort of joke? Let me see the data. Let me confirm that binary and see if they solved the solution to the fucking whatever problem it was earlier. It can't be. All the parameters are in order. This looks to be a genuine message from outer space. My god. Okay, you've actually done it. You're done, kid. This is the way that message read. I'll send this data to my superiors immediately for confirmation. Okay, this changes everything. I don't. Okay is like the best name choice I've ever made in any video game. You will become famous. We all will. That's the least of our concerns right now. Humanity needs to figure out what to do in response to this message. I have some phone calls to make. I'm very mature about the whole situation. You and Elias spent the rest of the day with his supervisors trying to confirm the validity of the messages. In the end, you all found that they were certainly alien in origin. Elias's superiors decided to make the announcement to the public tomorrow and spend the rest of the night drafting what to say and alerting world governments. Dude, making that decision in a fucking night's time? That's the most unreasonable thing I've seen so far. Have you played I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? I have not. I've read a little bit of I think it's a short story. I didn't read it long enough to figure out if it was a long story. But, I don't know. I've heard interesting things. It's, I don't know. I just feel like it's a point and click, right? The game version. I feel like, especially point and click games that take themselves seriously are just like, they're just filled to the absolute brim with like the dumbest bullshit imaginable. Like, I feel like I would just inevitably give up, or if there's like a modern version with a hint system, use like every hint applicable. But I don't know. I'm not necessarily against playing it at any point. Isn't that the point of point-and-click adventures? I don't know. I mean, I guess they are mostly trial and error when you get down to the bottom of it, but like, you would hope that there is some sound reasoning and like an aha moment before you finish a puzzle. That's not always the case, even in point and clicks that I enjoy, but yeah, I don't know. They're all kind of bad in some regard. Speaking of point and clicks, I am excited about Monkey Island 3 too. That's going to be a fun one. Eventually, you have nothing left to do but take a bus back to your apartment. All right. Sure. Fair enough. I really never thought that Ron Gilbert, I think is his name, would get to make his actual conclusion to the trilogy. I'm kind of blown away that it's a real thing. But I don't know. I don't know where I feel about it. I guess I'm excited about it. I wonder if he's going to be able to nail the vibe, though. Because, like, I don't know, Monkey Island 1 and 2 have a very distinct vibe. Although I will say that I enjoy Monkey Island 3 more than 1 and 2. I don't know, 1 is pretty good. 2, I was not a fan of 2. It's kind of weird on your Discord, there's no link to Bounty Below. I think there literally is. Somewhere. There has to be. There has to be. I think I put it in fucking Flex. Yeah, there you go. It's at the top of the Flex channel. Get owned, Hamglow. Doesn't even know what he's talking about. Get owned. You're owned. But also, like, to answer why because there was a period where it wasn't linked anywhere. To answer why I wouldn't, the majority of the people that are there as a result of Bounty Below are there because in Bounty Below there's a link to the Discord. So I don't know, it feels kind of weird to link to the game that you got the link to the Discord from. But I don't know. I would probably be more, inclined to make it obvious that I'm the creator of Bounty Below if I cared about Bounty Below at all. Looks like it's another rainy night. Suspenseful. You think there's meaning to that? You think it rains before an Alkian fleet arrives? I sure hope so. Alright, TV is tuned to the news. This is TV Channel 30 with a breaking news report. As we reported on earlier, the Polish city of I can't pronounce this. Medjica is like the best I could do. Was accidentally struck by a Russian missile this morning. Recent counts have the death toll at over 300, many of which were refugees from the Russo-Ukrainian war. So true, bestie. In a press conference, Russian President Putin has refused to take responsibility for the deadly mistake and denied demands to send aid across the border. I mean, like, it feels very jarring for this to be in this game. Like, this feels so out of place. Regardless of your position on the matter, I would hope that I wouldn't need to expressly state that obviously, like, it's reprehensible that Russia has started a war with the Ukraine. And, with, like, the sole reason behind it to, like, wipe out the nation, basically. Like, it is a national genocidal endeavor. So, yeah, I would hope that I don't need to, like, spell out my stance on that issue. That aside, it's still just really weird to put this in a game. I didn't expect to hear about President Byron in this video game I got off of itch.io. Kind of weird they have the Russian-Ukraine war in this game during the war. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. I agree. You and me both, buddy. President Biden has signed for the immediate deployment of 100,000 troops to the Russian border to bolster the growing forces of NATO. Legend. Despite being senile. They stand together with the 30,000 troops pledged by Germany, and are you hearing this? World War III has essentially begun. I mean, that's one way of putting it, I guess. Who supports this? I don't support it. You don't support it. Nobody supports it. What is the implication here? That we should tolerate genocide instead? I don't know if I agree with that message, game. I think their stance is just, like, the most eye-rolly, like, war. Hey, have you heard this? War is bad, so, like, you shouldn't do it. But, like, I don't know, when a war has already been enacted, like, helping the most righteous side in the situation for, like, I mean, we've been using our fucking army for nothing good for, like, basically the entire time I've been alive. You should probably not take the hardest robotic stance, war equals bad, so don't do war approach. Is this really the only solution? I don't know, just, like, fucking talk to Putin. He'll probably, like, you got the alien on the phone and it seemed pretty agreeable, so I'm sure that you could be a new national secretary to sort this kind of issue out. You seem like you got the chops. Is this really the only solution? Yeah, I think so. Really? You really think people killing each other is the only way to figure this shit out? You can't be serious. I mean, if we have to do a trolley problem for this, if you have to leverage the deaths of, like, innocent civilians, most of which are either completely ignorant of what's going on, and I'm talking specifically about, in Russia's case, being completely ignorant as to what's going on, or, you know, obviously no one in Ukraine is like, this is awesome, dude. I fucking love this war. I couldn't stand to take a second without having this war. Assisting the people who are just like, you know, illegally being trespassed upon and completely wiped out and murdered, and you know, it's I don't need to go too far into it. But yeah, I think that in a way it is righteous to have opposition towards the people committing literal war crimes on a weekly basis. What fucking direction are you trying to point this towards? Humanity is fucked. I'm telling you, it's fucked. Russia has enough nuclear missiles to destroy half the planet. We have enough to destroy the other half. What happens after something like that? Do you think all this will get better soon? Yeah, probably. You know, in the whole scheme of things, I have a fairly optimistic outlook that things will have an upward trend. I know that's like, some would say naively optimistic, but I can't be a cynic about this kind of thing. It's already depressing enough as it is. Like, I'm not gonna dwell on how sad situations are. You really think it'll get better even after all this? 100,000 American troops are starting to head out today. The whole world is going to enter this war. I guess there's something we can do, or nothing we can do. Did I read that wrong? Did that say nothing? I read it as something, but it probably said nothing, because I can't read. You have a feeling where this is going. It's the Alkians. We can ask them to come. The alien race can save us from this war in Ukraine. Their kind would help this planet. They might have some problems, but they are structured, and they work together to build towards the greater good. Okay, so I've discovered in the most roundabout way possible that I am dating a fascist. Yeah. How? At this rate, we may never have a chance to figure it all out. Maybe you can try reaching out to them again. Maybe tell them about the war starting here? We could use their help now more than ever. Like, what are you expecting them to do? If you're so against, like, us entering this war, what is the implication that the fucking aliens with weapons of mass destruction are gonna do? Do you think you can reach out to them again? I mean, like, the honest answer, I'm not sure, I guess. Please just try. It would mean everything to me. Wait, you haven't told the head professor yet, have you? Please tell me you haven't. He'll immediately, or definitely, try to stop any more contact without supervision. And tell world leaders about it, who will start to prepare yet another war. But this time, against Alkia. Oh no. All of this would be for nothing. Please tell me, you haven't spoken about this. Yeah, of fucking course I have. I'm not a dumbass. I can't believe it. We just lost our only hope for a better Earth. You are so dumb. How have I not realized how dumb you are in the 3 years of being with you? This is like the least agreeable person I've ever seen in a video game. Okay, you've ruined everything. The best name choice. Every single time. Okay, I can't tell. Is this dialogue or are they addressing me by first name? Get out. I never want to see you again. Is this their apartment? I mean, I guess I work with fucking SETI. I wouldn't really expect it to be paying the bills. Without a word, you slip out into the night. It isn't worth arguing with So anyways. There's a night bus that heads towards the university, and you get on it just in time. Hopefully everyone will have left by now, and you can still access the radio, because now, you know what you must do. You must tell them, like, I don't know, stay the fuck away. It's probably just gonna make things worse. Plus, that was your plan anyways. It must be so late that everyone, even Elias, is gone. Even Elias, the guy who is just constantly here. Can't get him out of here. You're lucky you still have your key. Alright. Can I, like, interact with this weird fucking... Nope. Nope. No interaction. Hesitantly, you turn the receiver on. You're surprised it works. But why wouldn't it? You go through the startup routine. Done this 3 times. 3 times at this point. Alkians. You happen to get here right as they were relaying a message. Alkians should stay on our planet. You should say something in a response. Yeah, we don't need you here. We're actually, like, kind of chilling. We don't need you here on Earth. What will you say in response? I agree. We are both well-reasoned main character individuals. Alright. Maybe, in this moment, it's best to tell him something about humanity. What will you tell him about your species? An explanation of World War III. The beauty of mankind. The good and the bad. I mean, like, this is the most, like, upfront, balanced of the two. Or, well, of the 3. Between these 2 extremes is what I meant. Yeah, let's just take a balanced approach. Humanity is neither purely good, nor purely evil. We have our problems, sure, but we have done so many wonderful things in our short time here. 10,000 years ago, we're no different from apes! Which, of course, the alien will instantly understand what apes mean. But now I have a device in my pocket that I can connect me to anyone in the world. Isn't that crazy? We've built awe-inspiring works of art, founded systems that try to keep everyone fed and, well... well... banded together as one to form societies and become bigger than the sum of our parts. Even just in my day-to-day life, I see people hold the door for each other. Wow, humanity truly is kind. And forgive mistakes. Embrace one another in love. It's a funny way of explaining your nighttime activities. Wish it said the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, I agree on everyone fed and housed being a questionable approach. But I don't know, you're lying to the alien, so if you're gonna fucking lie anyways, you might as well pretend like we've got that shit sorted. This is what it means to be human. No matter what happens, I won't forget that. At the same time, though, these advances have been utilized for bad just as often as good. The comforts we attained have come at the cost of our environment and the livelihood of poorer countries. Even the art we make can oftentimes be used to demean or hurt others. And it looks like humanity's collective hatred is coming to a head. The entire world is being dragged into war. Even still, I have some hope. There's only one question on my mind now. Do you think 2 beings diametrically opposed? Can they ever learn to live as one? You think about OK's question for a long while. You don't know in what sense they mean. Are they talking about us and them? OK and their fucked up little fascist girlfriend? Alkians and the whole? The question remains, is cohabitation possible? Shit, they're name dropping us. Oh, I feel bad because I didn't make a decision right when the song dropped, but fucking... I don't know, probably, sure. You voice your response into the radio and shut it off. Both of you know all that you need to at this point. I'm just, like, extra bad at reading today. The answer to OK's question. It's already been made apparent. Uh-huh. So, like, what ending do we get? Please don't roll credits. Please? No! Okay, it's just Star Warsing me. With seemingly no other solution, the Alkians, with the fucking motherfucker acting as an intermediary, begrudgingly decide to accept the whole Queen's deal. Alkian criminals are spared no trial and are immediately sunned down as acts of deviancy. Though still uncertain about their futures together, the Alkian species thrive on their shared planet now that the whole population has significantly fallen. They're hailed as a hero of Alkia. Many great statues are erected in his honor. 4 Earthling centuries later, at the end of his natural life cycle, he dies a peaceful death as an O3 class. Okay. So that place is pretty fucked up. On Earth, a temporary ceasefire occurs from all the nations of the planet. We're now faced with the knowledge of an incoming alien species. President Byron and President Putin joined together with President Xi to lead the world's first Congress of Earth's nations. on the upcoming arrival. OK is awarded with Nobel Peace Prize for the research that would inevitably lead to halting World War III, later becoming an advisor for a newly formed International Congress despite protests from So and others who believe the Alkene should save humanity or replace it. US, China, Russia agree a coalition. 400 years later, expected revival, or humanity waits nervously for a possible invasion and never arrives. Only a decade later, 2 years after that, the world is thrust into war yet again. Okay, cool. Went a little bit too fast for my ability to read out loud. Thoughts? I did get promoted. I did get promoted in the end, which I guess is like kind of sick. You know, that's pretty cool. I don't fucking know. I guess I'll say I feel like I don't think I would like the developer. I feel like I would not be friends with the developer. That's where I'll leave it. I think they have some interesting takes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what to expect out of people who think that Attack on Titan is a good show, right? For people who like Attack on Titan enough to make a game with very obvious allusions to it, I can't say I'm that surprised that I find the developer disagreeable afterwards. Alright, well, that was Cohabitation. Dude, this has been a long-ass fucking stream. Alright, cool.